oh, look, I'm a fucking male that wants to be a female. Jeff Bezos is willing to pay for my fucking my genital surgery change. I could never afford that, and that's something I really want in my life. I can get it now. What policies do you want? Oh, you want us to kill more fucking people in Iraq? Hell yeah, Bezos! Let's kill more fucking people in Iraq so I can have a penis in my fucking life.
Something doesn't smell fucking right.
No, it goddamn doesn't.
Do you think in what I'm thinking, Scully?
Let's go, Hitchcock.
Let's go fucking investigate.
Episode 40.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's
This
40?
episode 40.
Oh, that's why I get the cookies.
You spoiled
Hi. Is episode 40 for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not recording.
Hey, yeah, BMT, for real?
I am.
Bertha, where
I
are
gotta
you?
put on seatbelts and shit.
Oh,
Safety
shit.
first.
Okay.
Yeah, actually scoot back all the way. Yeah, that's even better.
Just a deadish.
All right.
I'm in a small fucking vicinity. Why are you
I
yelling?
don't know. All right. Hello, retards.
Hey.
Welcome.
Jamie and I. Novchanik. Oh, good, Scully.
Hello and welcome, retards, to episode number 40 of Talking About Real Shit podcast. I'm hoping we're in frame pretty decent. We should be. Sorry about the crookedness. I couldn't really fix that. This one should be a lot better because we have my actual camera here. It is recording in 1080p, so the quality isn't as good as normal. But hey, guess what? Fuck it. You guys get this for free, and you guys can episode. I mean, you can.
You want to sponsor
You
us
listen
for
to
some
this.
better quality? Cool. You
Yep.
don't pay us? This is the best we can do.
Because that, you know what happened before we head off?
What?
DoorDash, they watched our last episode,
What happened?
canceled the money.
The $50?
No, they canceled our sponsorship
Are
money.
you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Why?
And they want a refund for that Mountain Dew that they bought and the
Shut-
potato cake.
Dude, it's gonna fucking put us under, man.
We've been under for 40 episodes now. To let you know, we are $2.3 million in debt. As
Okay, well, this
Talking
is
About
gonna be
Real Shit podcast.
2.3.
billion.
The Mountain Dew. Like, I don't have enough.
I know. So
I already put like 75 cases on back order under DoorDash's account. Like, it's being delivered tomorrow by
why
Amazon
didn't you tell me
Prime.
this? Why is DoorDash and Amazon Prime delivery? Glupacha, you ruined the segment.
Oh, I didn't want to tell you about Amazon sponsoring this one.
Oh my god. How do you drive this fucking car? God, this
Slowly.
car fucking feels terrible.
You know what feels terrible? Doing this podcast and not making any money. So here we are.
That does feel kind of shitty.
Oh shit! Should I tell him I'm a cop?
Yeah, so we are today. You can see by my baldness that
He's been stressing out.
I've been a stressed police officer.
Do you think we'll get pulled over with all this action in here? They can be our guests on our show.
Exactly.
Cool.
So what makes you? So
What makes you shoot black people?
whew,
Should we start out with that one, or should we ask them their favorite color first?
let's do the second one.
Okay. The black people one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do you guys?
Why do you guys not like the color black?
Yeah.
In that case, what
Why
is
do
your
you
favorite
shoot
color?
9 times for warning shots?
Speaking.
Anyways.
Okay. There's so much to talk about. I don't even know where
We
to
have a lot
start.
to talk about.
Okay.
God, this car feels terrible.
Can I just talk about random shit right now while
Well-
we're driving? Should we tell them why we're driving? Oh, first of all, should we tell them what this episode is?
We have multiple things. Okay, today is the 40th episode of Talking About Real Shit podcast.
Not only that.
Not only that, and tomorrow is my actual birthday.
Woo!
I am turning 400. No, tomorrow's my actual birthday. I am turning 27. Today is Monday, October 25th. Obviously, that means that my birthday is on the 26th, for the people that do not know how to count. So we are, for whatever, we're driving. That has nothing to do with the episode. But we're driving because we're going to go investigate some stuff. Some stuff has been going down. And we have a lot to talk about today.
Something's
we really
been
do.
stinking up our town, if you know what
Something's been really stinking up this town, and the retard to my right, wants to smell it.
Investigate.
I know how it smells because I drive for a living, and we're gonna just go fucking do that. That's literally why we're driving.
But not just that.
Oh, and so
Yeah,
major news happened today. If you want to share that,
there was a shooting, an active shooter in the Boise Mall, at like 1:50 today. There's 2 people that got killed, 4 people got injured. One of the injured people is a police officer.
no, he died. One of the police officers died.
He died. Okay.
Yep. So one,
they had the person in custody, aren't sharing any like names or pictures or anything like that. Crazy thing is, I was at the mall today from 11 to 1, and then I saw the shooting thing at 1:50. So I was like, holy shit, I can't believe it happened like an hour after I left. What's crazy though is that it primarily happened inside of a Macy's, but there was a cop, I think, that was shot on a motorcycle because the motorcycle was tipped over with like red tape.
Yeah.
That was right next to Dave & Buster's. There was also a car on Milwaukee that had bullet hole in the passenger and the driver's seat. That car left the scene. So and then
that
people
stuff I don't know.
And then people blocked off the Target parking lot too. So that's why they were thinking, like, is there more than one shooter? Because how can you shoot the car on the road, the fucking cop at Dave & Buster's, go inside the Macy's, empty out a whole entire fucking thing, you know, and then like have it you know what I mean? Like have the Target blocked off, and they were out there with like the metal detectors trying to find like casings or whatever, you know, trying to find more stuff. But the mall's been blocked off, the street's been blocked off, the mall's gonna be closed tomorrow too.
So this pretty much is like, I would say it's up there, like
because we've never had an active shooter thing in Idaho
ever, because everyone has guns here and no one wants to really fuck with that shit. But this puts it up there with the JFK shooting. It's like a magic bullet. Like, where did all this shit go?
Right.
It's like a conspiracy.
What's crazy
Can you
is
turn on the heater just a bit for the windshields? Because I'm going blind here.
Yep.
I can't see shit. Like, I'm literally driving into nothing.
Okay. And what's crazy though is in Ontario.
Oh, I don't know this.
There was a shooting yesterday.
Really?
In Ontario, killed 2 people.
Wow. Yeah. So supposedly, I think it was a security guard that was injured. Police officer, I believe, died. Like, police officer did die, and another like person, and then 4 people were injured.
How crazy though! Like,
I was asleep while it happened. I woke up.
What's crazy is like
Stop
He's
going right.
What's crazy is like you go to the mall for shit. I mean, this is like for any active shooting. Like, right, nobody goes into a place and is like, I might get shot, you know? I don't know, just crazy.
I really want to know what the motives were.
Right?
Because, again, we've talked about this before, and we never really released it on the podcast. And, again, it's going to be blurred right now because I don't want to go to fucking prison. But, so, bleeping from here on out. All right, now it's unbleeped.
Yeah.
Hopefully I don't forget to bleep that. But, like, no, they're you know what I mean? Like, they're shooting, again, bleep.
Yeah, I wonder what the motive is. Like, I wonder if it was, like, some, like, pissed off guy that is, you know, we could come up with all kinds of scenarios.
Was it a previous worker? Was it...
Right, like, no one knows. We don't even know how old the person was, what the answers are. I really hope that they share that because I'm pretty sure other people want to know, too.
Yeah, so we kind of talked about earlier is, like, the reason they don't really share shooters too much is because, like, they don't want to glorify their names. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of shooters go out there to get that 10 seconds of fame or whatever you want to call it.
I wonder if also, and this might be like, do you think sometimes they're hesitant to release like a shooter's name and picture if they're like from a different minority because they don't want all of a sudden to have like an increase in like certain hate crimes? Because people, I think, are more, not that they're more understanding with any of it, like that's not what I'm trying to say, but if you find out that the shooter was some white guy, people are still going to be pissed, like they're not going to be happy, right? But if for some reason the shooter turns out to be some Middle Eastern guy with a Middle Eastern name, and there's not that many people that are Middle Eastern here, you know, guess what's going to happen? There's going to be a lot more hate crime.
Yeah.
Because there's
your mirror's fucked.
What mirror?
Yours like all slanted.
Oh, because I usually just slanted to watch Amelia.
Oh, I see.
Not to watch the people in the back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it's it could be that, I don't know. But at the same time, I don't know. I think it's more to be like for future shooters, be like, look, we're not fucking releasing your name, so you're not like, don't go fucking shooting people to put your name out there or something.
Right.
I don't really know if it's exactly that, but either way, it's fucked. Yeah, I woke up this morning or this late afternoon, and like I had a text message because our lawyer slash security guard, his significant other works at the mall.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So like,
Was she at work today?
Yeah, but it's like completely on the other side, so it was fine.
But did she hear anything?
I don't know exactly. I didn't like. I guess we'll ask when they come over.
Damn, that's crazy.
I didn't ask or anything like that, but yeah, he said like everything's good and all that stuff. But yeah, so yeah, it's weird because he said there was only one shooter. They got him, but at the same time, like I didn't hear about the other shit, like the fucking Target being closed off.
What's crazy is I put
this and
like
that.
something about a mall shooting, so I was just hoping that the one here comes up, and I didn't really take much look or research. I looked at like the dates and the year to make sure it wasn't like an old article, but there was a shooting in some mall, like in different states. One on October 7th, one October 21st, another October 16th, this one October 25th, and they're all mall shootings.
Yeah.
And so someone posted a post on Facebook, but like people will take information and just make up other scary things to like scare people. So I'm not saying that this is even remotely true, but the thing that mom read,
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was.
it was like someone that was like injured. A friend of someone that was injured talked to the friend that was injured, who said that they heard someone talking about that there was more than like one shooter,
Yeah,
and
there's
they were
like 4
planning on like
shooters, they were planning
shooting
on other things.
stuff at the Village tomorrow.
I
Who
don't
knows?
know.
I guess if there's a shooting at the Village tomorrow, I guess it was true.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know anything. Obviously, this is recorded on Monday, and this is released on Friday. If there was a shooting, I'll probably put something in here, like me just talking, like I normally sometimes do. If something's fucked up with audio or something, I'll probably put something in there. But yeah, again, we don't know if that happened or not.
Right.
We're right next to the Village right now. Actually,
Right.
we're like the Village is right there. So
Right.
if there is shooting right now, you got breaking news.
It's crazy because like in Twin, there's like all these posts about people having to lock up their cars, things getting broken into, people complaining about like, holy shit, like what's happening? There's so many more people like, or like, you know, cars getting broken into. One person was like, dude, there was a person in my backyard trying to like snoop into my house, you know,
Yeah.
like I was right there. And it just, there's a lot more people that live here now.
You know, I'm gonna side on this is like you look what happened in California. The stupidest fucking thing that just passed.
What?
A robber. Don't quote me exactly on this, but if you rob some, like you know how like a
Like an intruder?
you know when it's like grand theft and it's like more than $1,000.
Right.
If it's less, it's like I think they put where I don't know exactly what it was, but they took it down like it's a misdemeanor only rather than a felony, which is absurd because like the thing is like okay, this whole like push for police and all that stuff. I'm a strong proponent of that we need police in the country. I am. I think it's especially how it is like in Washington and stuff like that. They're pushing all this shit like they can't. Their hands are tied behind their backs and people are getting fucking robbed. You can't do shit about it.
Right.
You can't do shit about it. Do I think that there should be like what they talk about, like the social workers going into these positions where like police shouldn't? I agree with that as well.
Right.
I think a social worker should go with a police officer because again, you don't know what the fucking happened.
Oh, right.
A social worker shouldn't go by themselves unarmed into a situation, even if it's something that's like
a domestic
abuse.
Yeah, you don't know what can happen.
You
I definitely
never know what
think,
can happen.
I think though, there needs to be a lot more training to become a
That's the
police
thing.
officer.
But that's the problem. Defund the police. Okay, fine, sure. What does that mean? Less training.
Right.
That means less
There
training.
needs
It
to be
takes
more
money
training.
to train. They need to train. When you look at other countries and stuff like that, they have so much more training in their police forces, and especially here, people are fucking crazy because everyone's on fucking opioids, or everyone's on a fucking pill, or everyone's on some fucking medication that controls people's shit like all over the place. Our drug problems are out of the fucking roof in this country. Our mental problems are out of the roof of this fucking country. So it's like, it's a bad mixture of having police that aren't trained, that are really trained to assess the situation, whatever that means, go for it, whatever. But then you mix that with situations that we have in this country. It's like, yeah, it's going to be bound that we're going to have a shit ton of shootings.
Right.
And it sucks. It's sad. But, yeah, we need more. The thing is, though, there's just so much shit about, when there is police. That's the thing. Like, is there a lot of police shootings that are bad? Yes, there's a ton that are bad. Is there a lot of situations that are bad from police? Yes, there is a ton. The thing is, though, when they find out that shooting was in place, like, I don't want to say a good shooting, like, oh, good job, we killed that person, but a needed shooting because that person could have killed someone else,
right,
or potentially hurt someone else. But when that news comes out, it's too late. Right. It's already put in a bad limelight. There's so many shootings that happen that they show this angle, and it's like, oh, holy fuck, that's not good. Right. That's a bad fucking shooting. Like, they just shot the guy in the fucking back because of this. But then, oh, in this fucking angle because there was another police car here, but this fucking footage came out 2 weeks later when CNN and Fox News and these fucking boomers that watch all this shit already see, oh, in this fucking city, this fucking guy was killed for nothing. Oh, but this footage, oh, that guy's actually pulling out a fucking gun,
right,
and is about to kill two officers. But that doesn't matter because that news is already done.
Right.
So that's another problem too, is how the news pushes shit how it shouldn't be. Like, yes, we do need police reform, as whatever that means, whether that's fucking whatever that means. Like, we do need that, but at the same time, this whole, like, oh, we can make the country run without police and just have social workers or people in that nature fix all these. No, that's not how it fucking works.
And you don't fucking pay social workers enough to even sit in a comfy office without the threat of having your life be lost.
Literally.
Like, what? How much are you gonna pay me to make sure that it's worth my time? Because I guarantee you right now, you're not gonna pay me enough.
Exactly.
You know.
Like, it's just dumb. Like, the whole. So yeah, it's like, and that's the thing. There's fucking bad apples in every goddamn thing, and everything. Like, oh, we should defund the police. We should defund the teachers because this random teacher sexually assaulted some children. Oh, we shouldn't have PE teachers anymore. We shouldn't have historians anymore, or history teachers anymore in schools because that random one fucking. It's like it's weird why there's that push between, like, why is it so aggressive against police? And it's another thing where it's like there's a lot more police officers than there are fucking, like, other, you know,
like
careers, I guess you could say, like professionalisms, whatever you want to call it. But like there needs to be more training for police because they go into something and, like, they're just out there and that's fucking that. And it's like you get yourself put in the situation and you don't know how to fucking react to it, or you react to it in a way where you could have reacted a little bit less to it, you know what I mean?
Right.
But it's like this, like, shooting. Oh, let's not have police. All right, fucking let's let that security guard at the fucking mall that's unarmed, that's getting paid $14 an hour probably, fucking resolve that situation. What happened to him? He's fucking injured. I don't know with what, but he's fucking injured. What the fuck is he gonna do? He can't do shit. Luckily in this state, more people have fucking guns, and hopefully someone can figure something out if someone has one. But if not, like, whatever the case is, like, if there's no police, what happens then?
Right.
What happens then? It's like, how many more people could you fucking killed? You know, that's my problem. You go over there because you're a social worker. Go over and be like, hey, can you not shoot these people?
You want to take some deep breaths with me? You want to do some deep breathing with me?
Oh, okay. Slowly put that gun into your mouth. Breathe nice and easy. And when that gun's in your mouth, just pull that little thing that you did to the other people and breathe out. And that bullet's going to go right through your fucking brain and end your life. That's how social work should be.
It should. I think it just, like...
But I don't know.
That was something that, like, holy shit, like, I can't believe, like, you know, you hear about that, like, in other places.
The thing is that... kind of when I want to go off like the whole like in Twin Falls, like you see this and that and this. Places are getting bigger.
Right.
Like there more population gets into more fucking problems. And there's pros and cons to it. More population means more money, more opportunities, more whatever, but it also means more crime, more homeless, more like it's a pro and con. Everything
Right.
has a pro and con, and it's like Boise, it's still a small town. It's not fucking big like comparing, to every other major city in the US, but like we're getting bigger. And
I just wonder if it's going to get to a point where it's like, eventually, I'm not saying anytime soon, but let's say like 5-10 years from now, right? I wonder if it's going to get so populated and so bad here that it's going to be like a mini California, where people are going to have to like, I don't want to live here anymore. Like it's getting kind of to a point where I don't want to raise my kids here anymore.
Yeah.
Because to some people, like, for people like, I've come from bigger cities and stuff, like they hear about the show all the time. So to them, it's like, it's not like it's like, oh, that's no big deal. Like, but to them, it's like they're kind of used to it.
Yeah.
So it's not like that horrible. I mean, it's still horrible, but to someone that's lived in an area where you don't hear about that, it's like...
It's the same, like, you go visit New York with someone that's from New York. Their reaction to, like... Because you're going to be like, oh, like, I should give that homeless man money. They're going to be like, no.
No,
Like,
right.
you just walk on. Like, they're not, like, they're there. Like, it's not like you don't say they don't exist, but they're so used to it, they're numb to it. You're numb to it. That's what it is. You're just like, oh, okay, that happened. Yeah, there's still police right there. You see police lights. We're on Milwaukee Road right now. The mall's like right there. We can see it from here. We're just kind of driving by to see like what's going on. We're not going to go in there, but
no, if it's still like blocked off.
Still
or whatever,
blocked off. We want to see Target.
Officer.
I want to see Target's open.
Target's open. We can go straight though, right?
Yeah, we can go straight. We'll go because I'm gonna take the freeway here to go to Darigold to see the smell.
Oh.
But yeah, that's like my whole thing about it is like it just means we're in a fucking bigger it can't happen. Like it can fucking happen anywhere.
Of course, it can
the only
happen
thing that honestly the really nice thing about it though, but even again it happens in Texas and bigger cities, is like the more people that have guns, like law-abiding people that have guns, I feel like you're gonna be less likely to shoot in that position. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna go to Cabela's and shoot people.
Right.
I wouldn't, at least as a person with a mind. I'm like, if I'm gonna go shoot up a place, I'm not gonna go to Cabela's because why? I'm sure most of those people have fucking guns, right?
Right.
There's some news right there. We're on the news.
Oh,
This car is on the news. TARS
damn.
podcast is on the news. Go check out KTVB or something.
I want to ask them questions so badly. Cool, sweet. It's a stoplight.
Stabilo, bro.
I want to be able to go in there. How did this
shit.
guy go in there? There's still cars in there. Do you think there's still employees in there? There's still cars, see?
I do see cars. But no, everyone was evacuated.
But where did that person come from?
I don't know.
He's a shooter.
He just randomly left.
Who is it?
Huh?
Maybe they're letting people leave but not come in.
Well, yeah. But yeah, there's a ton of police cars. You can't really see it, I know, with you guys. But there's a good amount of police cars still out. Obviously, they've assessed the situation. They're probably just doing investigation work to kind of see what's going on and things like that.
There's still quite a few cars in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I wonder if it is just like employees or whatever,
Yeah, it could be, but Target's fucking parking lot was open and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it's crazy that, like, that's the thing. Like, it can happen here. It can happen anywhere.
Ready for the next topic real quick?
Yeah, that's
Just because we're on the topic of shooting. Did you hear about Alec Baldwin?
Oh shit! Yeah, I wanted to bring that up. Fucking Alec Baldwin killed that person. Well, yeah, killed that person and injured another one.
But he's supposedly like anti-gun. Alec Baldwin is.
Yeah. Well, did you see what happened?
Well, yeah, but like the person that was an armorist, I guess that's what you call it.
Yeah.
The person that puts the blank loads or whatever. She's 24.
Oh, really?
That's the first thing.
Yeah.
And there was there's like this audio interview thing with her about this movie that she got a job for to like do the same thing, right? Load blanks.
Yeah.
And she said, and this is not quote by quote, but like pretty much she was like, I was kind of hesitant to take this job because I still don't think I'm like that experienced at it. And that's like one of the scariest thing is like loading up blanks or whatever. And then And then she, on another interview thing, was like, but I like doing this so I can show people that guns aren't that bad, you know, blah, blah. Like, she went on this whole tangent. And someone was like, she should be charged with the crime because it was her response. Because she was the one that handed it to the director of the of that part, not the director of the movie. I guess there's a director for weapons, right? And so then he was like, she gave it to me saying it's ready, it's loaded with blanks, and then he gave it to Alec Baldwin. I'm like, she should be fucking charged.
The thing is, like, a lot of people were like, look, Alec Baldwin won't be charged. Like, I don't think that he should.
He shouldn't be charged.
It doesn't matter if he's anti-gun or fucking anti-whatever. Like, I don't, like, granted, yes, he's the one who did it, but
it's not his job to check it.
A movie set is so... There are so many fucking labels on movie sets where everyone is doing, like, there's the smallest fucking jobs at movie sets where you don't, like, the director's not worrying about what the fuck is, like, happening there. Like, they're focused on, everything is focused on one little thing, right?
Right.
And it's just, it's like right past here. Hold on, before we go on, just breathe. If it's still going on. It's like right here. So it's like this factory right here, I think. So hold on. We're just breathing. Smell it, kind of?
No.
Smell it?
No.
You don't smell anything? It's not as bad right now. Like, it's nothing right now.
Anything.
It smelled like rotten eggs for a little bit.
I don't
know. You have COVID. It smelled there for a bit. We'll turn around. I don't know if it's because of the wind or something.
You should go inside the Dairy Gold.
We'll see if we can get closer.
Back to Alec Baldwin thing. It's not. He's an actor. His job is not to check the fucking safety and everything else. You're given a prop gun.
Yeah.
Someone that. They are hired. Their main and sole job that they get paid to do is they are called a professional armorist. Their only job is to get the weapons prepared, hand it off to the actor, whoever hands it off to the actor. That's their job. Yeah. I shouldn't have to fucking check to make... If I'm the one checking to make sure your job is right, why the fuck are you even here then?
You can't check if it's a blank or not. That's the thing. Like, as a person that... Like, you can't check... You can know if it's a blank or not by, like, looking at the bullet itself, but that's not fucking anyone's job other than hers.
And a lot of people were like, dude, she can't be a professional person with a lot of experience at 24 years old.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you can't. And just the fact of, like, how she was saying certain shit. And another thing, someone was saying, like, you don't even need to have prop live guns. Someone was saying in this, like, movie that he directed with Kate Winslet, they just use digital shit. They had a gun. They had a gun. Yeah. It wasn't a live gun. It was just digital shit, which is true. It's like, dude.
Like, so for, like, the thing is you can, but, like, it just depends. Like, okay, like, if you watch Breaking Bad, the shooting at the end where Hank dies with, like, the neo-Nazis versus Hank and his partner, and that whole shootout happens, that was all, like, blanks and like, using little, like, explosives on the floors and stuff to actually have the stuff bust. Like, it's all very, very, like, particular how they do all this shit. You can do it digitally, but that's not the same. I'm not gonna see, that's another problem now, is, like, you're taking away, like, cinema to be, like, the natural form of what it is, right? Like, doing it different ways. Like, yeah, you can do it digitally, like what's not being done with CGI and shit. The thing is, though, like, you need, I don't know.
Then it needs to be like, and it's not like this happens all the time, right? But it's like, you know, the scene, he's supposed to point the gun at the camera, and he shot, and the girl behind the camera was like, my stomach hurts, and she's like, I can't feel my legs, and then all this blood, and, like, you know, she had a 9-year-old son, all this shit, like, it's fucking horrible.
I know, it's fucking terrible.
I'm not saying that, like, okay, they don't need to do, like,
Bruce Lee's son died.
I know.
Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. It, like, doesn't happen all the time, but then it's like, okay. If someone's already saying, like, I don't feel very comfortable with this job, it's like, you shouldn't be giving her the fucking job.
The thing. That's fucking crazy.
She's 24 and she's saying she doesn't feel comfortable and isn't that experienced. You should not be giving her the fucking job then.
Yeah, that's because that's an important anything that they do with, like, because there's all, like, everything, like, it's like the explosives, they gotta, like, you make sure that's all cleared out. Like, I like watching behind the scenes in a lot of like how things are made in a lot of shows and stuff that I really like and stuff. And yeah, those they're prop guys. Like that's what they are. And but it's not even just the prop. Like there's the prop guys, and then there's the people that handle the explosives for the prop guys. Like there's a fucking label to every single thing that happens in movies and series and all that shit. Where it's like, yeah, like I don't know why people are blaming Alec Baldwin.
No, and
I think it's crazy.
To him, it's like, dude, I don't even. Do you know how much guilt he fucking feels already?
Yeah.
Like, why would you want to blame him? Like, do you know how much fucking guilt you feel for having to. For having that happen, where it's like, holy shit, like I just fucking took someone's life. Like I straight up pointed and fucking shot. You know what I mean? It's like he doesn't already feel fucking like he's responsible for it, but he's not. I'm serious. Like even if it's like, of course it's an accident, so she didn't do it intentionally. I don't give a fuck. You still need to serve jail time because then you didn't do your fucking job right.
Yeah.
Just like if I don't do my job right, I get fired for it.
Yeah.
It's not like they're like, oh, well, it's okay that you fucking, if it was a nurse that accidentally put the wrong fucking medication into someone's IV because it looked similar and maybe they thought that someone else was going to do it or some shit, they should be charged with that.
Yeah. It's the same thing as because it's a layered system. So that's the same thing as, okay, give me 200 milligrams of this drug. Okay, you hand that drug to the doctor. The doctor handles that drug, injects the patient with that drug. The patient dies. Who's in blame there? It's the same thing.
Right.
The doctor was the person who dealt it, but the person who prescribed it was in the wrong. Like they didn't do their job correctly. That's not the doctor's fault. To see if that was, if that's.
Well, everyone has their job. Like if you're in surgery, but the anesthesiologist is the one that fucked up. It's not the surgeon's fault. They're not the one that's in charge of this part. Like that's your fucking fault.
Yeah.
You know?
I should move straight. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't know why there was I saw so much on my Facebook feed about that. I'm like, wait, what? Like, I was so confused that people took that stance to it. I was actually very confused that a lot of people put that stance on it because that's it's weird to me. Yeah, it's really weird to me that because I don't know, it's crazy. The only thing, now I can kind of take it back. The only way you can blame Alec Baldwin on this is, but again, I don't know how much he had to do because I believe this is his movie. It's his movie with his studio and shit.
So if he's the one that hired her,
if he's the one who hired
then it's his fault.
Then it's his fault. So I don't know I don't know if that was if the way. It didn't seem like it though. Like with the way people were taking the stance that I saw on my Facebook and all that shit, it didn't seem like it was Alec Baldwin fucking hired the wrong person. I didn't see any of that. It was he pulled the trigger, he fucking killed her. That's a different thing. If
he hired her, then that's on him.
Yeah.
Then both of your parties are.
Fucked.
It's different. If he hired her and in the interview she was like, "Yep, I know this, I know this, I know this," because he doesn't fucking.
Yeah.
It's based off of whatever you have, right? And so she, has all this great paperwork experience, whatever. But if she's if she mentioned even in an interview with any lack of confidence, then it's on him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you could have been okay, fine, you're not very experienced with it. Okay, then you and the director of this stuff are gonna work together. Before it's used, he's gonna make sure it's okay, and then you guys work together so you can gain that experience and that confidence, and we make sure that it's double checked. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. It's crazy. I don't know. It's.
Dude, did you hear about that amusement park? The girl that died in the amusement park in Colorado or whatever?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so this family goes on their family trip for the first time since fucking the pandemic. And it's an aunt, uncle, and their niece. She's 6 years old. I don't know if mom and dad are there or whatever, but they go on this ride on this amusement park. And the ride is you go up 150 feet.
Uh-huh.
And the floor opens up and you drop down. Kind of like the rocket or whatever. Okay, so there's two people running the fucking ride. Two people running the ride.
Yeah.
They're supposed to go around and check to see if you're all buckled in.
Yeah.
Supposedly they did. The girl was sitting on her seatbelt, wasn't buckled in.
Mm-hmm.
The alarm to the ride was going off to alert them that something was wrong. They just reset the alarm.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't even check. The ride goes up 150 feet. The floor opens up. The fucking girl plummets down to her death. The fucking ride is still going. And the uncle turns around, like turns next to her
Yeah.
and to ask her like how is she liking the ride. Doesn't see her there. Looks down, sees her fucking dead body. They're
Yeah.
screaming to get off the fucking ride. The ride can't stop till it's done,
Yeah.
right? And now they're like trying to sue the fucking park because they're like, you should have fucking checked the seatbelt.
Yeah.
And that's like a lot of issues. Like me and mom were talking, like there's so many places now that can't keep employees. Who's to know? Like, not only you can't keep employees, you don't even have enough people to train the people you're hiring.
Yeah.
So it's like, how well do you know that the person that's doing the ride is even trained? Especially when you have two people, so then you assume that the other person checked.
Yeah.
Right? Both of you
Yeah,
think.
like
I don't know.
That's the thing. Like whenever I go and all that stuff, it's like I
always check to make sure my fucking seatbelt's on.
I do too.
And that's why I'm like,
I don't know.
But I didn't want to say like, well, I wonder if the uncle checked. Like, I bet you they already have guilt as it is.
They do. I'm gonna say I don't give a fuck about if they.
But
have
I don't know
guilt
if
or
they're
not.
but I don't know if they were in a position where they can reach it. You know what I
but
mean? Like or see.
Still though, like you're not gonna check anything. Like especially that she's sitting on it. Like wouldn't you like have her sit? You're gonna do it for her. Like
I don't know.
That's the thing. If you can't see it, then what makes you think a 6-year-old can fucking do it herself? You know what I mean? You're gonna think that a 6-year-old can fucking put a seatbelt on by herself. It's the same thing when like I pick up Amelia, and like she always like, no, I'll put the seatbelt on. I don't leave until I see that the seatbelt is on.
Right, true.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm not like, okay, well you fucking do that. I'm gonna drive. I wait and see until she actually can pull it off. Most of the time she can't because the bottom part's too hard for like she gets one side and the second one, and I always just wait there and just I'll be patient and wait. It's like, okay, you want to do it?
Well, I did too. Like
And
I always make sure, and even on the ride, like she goes in first.
You go in first, and like that she was sitting on top of the. Like I'm sorry, these fucking amusement park workers are fucking 15 and 16 and 17-year-old kids.
They're on
like
crack.
yeah, exactly. Like they're not even that. Like they're just fucking students if they aren't whatever. But it's like is there a blame on them for the alarm? Yeah. Granted there is, but at the same time, like you should feel fucking guilt. In my opinion, you should fucking feel guilt because you should have been able to see that, oh, my fucking niece or whatever it is sitting on top of her fucking seatbelt.
Right. There's so
I don't
much
think
to
that's
like.
how it works.
Right, and there's so much to blame, of course. Like, who knows where to put the blame? You know,
Like,
at the end
when I go to I'm not gonna fucking. I don't expect to. Like, I don't expect their opinion to really matter. Like to like checking on. I'm not gonna like put my life's fucking risk on this person's fucking opinion if this is good or not. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. I think it's a two-way street for. I didn't want to go straight. Fuck. I want to turn left, but there's a cop right there, and I don't want to fucking fuck around. Yeah, that's a weird. That's a weird one, for sure. But
now we can talk about your weekend.
We
now
can.
that we talked about all this other like.
Yeah, I didn't hear
stuff,
about that,
so much
but
news.
that's just kind of fucking dumb. I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, I almost shit myself pretty much.
What, shit or shot?
Shit.
You kept saying I almost shot myself.
No, I kept saying I almost shit myself.
Oh shit! That's like Didn't you almost shit yourself last time?
Yes. I don't know why. I almost shit myself every time. So I.
You're going to Mountain Home.
Huh?
You're going to Mountain Home.
Yeah, I'm going straight to Mountain Home from here. Like, going this way, we cannot go back home until we get to Mountain Home.
You can't?
65 miles away. We're driving 65 miles to Mountain Home, guys, because I took the wrong exit in the middle of fucking Boise. I cannot turn around anywhere else.
You know how much I panic when I get to this section? I always make sure I'm in the Nampa one.
I cannot believe you just said that. We're not going to Mountain Home. We're not even close to downtown yet. How do you think you get to downtown going that way?
Shoot.
This way.
Okay. You almost shit yourself.
First night I slept in my fucking car. Second night, our friend slept at Edinod's and shit. And
Did you sleep at Annotte's too?
no, because I went back and I slept in his trailer. And I woke up like at 2:30, like, whoa, like this is rough. Like I gotta fucking go bad. And
Did they have a bathroom in the trailer?
Well, I don't use bathrooms in trailers.
Oh.
But like they had the porta potty set up like way over there, and I I barely fucking made it. I did think I shit I thought I shit myself. I was like, oh, I actually legitimately shit myself. I'm about to go to Flying J and go take a shower and drive over there, do that. But I didn't shit myself. There's been so many times where I'm like, I shit myself. There's no way I didn't shit myself. It's crazy. I think it just gets right to the fucking right there.
But at least you're just like solid shit though.
No,
right?
this is pure diarrhea. That's why I almost shit myself. That's why I couldn't hold it. It was literally fucking pure diarrhea.
We needed the diarrhea, fam.
I didn't have the diarrhea, fam. No, it was bad. Like, it was really liquidy.
Did you eat something that was bad?
Chvape and burek
Oh,
all in one day.
Dude.
It was rough. And Kindersticks, the Medo heart srce. I had a lot. Like, I had...
You had the Medo heart srce?
But the cherry ones.
Oh, that one's not good.
What was your weekend?
I went to the monster truck show.
Was I right? Was there 2 monster truck shows?
Yeah.
That's
This
right.
is why I was making fun of this one. Okay.
This one sucked
Listen.
compared to the one that was
so
here.
I
know
heard
it.
this like thing. It's called Bob's Circus.
Bob's what?
It's Bob's Circus. It's like a funny like
okay.
you know. It was about this guy's experience, right? Like I don't remember exactly how this whole thing goes, but his parents, as he was a kid, are like, we're gonna take you to the circus.
Okay.
So he's like all fucking excited. And it's some circus at a goddamn fucking mall parking lot. So you know it's going to be like a shitty ass circus, right?
Yeah.
And they're just making fun of like, come on and see the tallest midget. It's like a 5'2" guy.
Okay.
Or it's
yeah.
like, come see the bearded man.
It's
Come see, like, it's just like, dude, these aren't like,
Yeah,
like these are just
basic
rent.
shit, yeah.
Let's pay $1 to come see the 4-legged cat. It's
Yeah.
like,
It's like,
don't be
it's
trash.
yeah.
okay, so there's 2 fucking monster truck shows. There's the one in the Idaho Nampa Center.
Okay.
Idaho Ford Center,
The
whatever
good
the fuck
one.
it's called.
That
The
I
good
want
one.
to take Amelia to.
The what?
The one that I want to take Amelia to
Right.
if I didn't go to Twin.
And then the one in Glens Ferry.
The one that was probably
Okay.
dog shit.
But listen to this. The one at Glens Ferry, adult tickets I bought for $16.50.
Okay.
And if you buy an adult ticket, the kid gets in for free.
Okay.
So for 6 people to go, whatever is 16 times 3. What is that? So like less than $60.
Yeah.
Like 45, 50 bucks,
Yeah,
something
48,
like that.
Yeah,
okay.
48.
The Monster Jam, I guess that's what it was called in Nampa or whatever.
The good one.
$59 a ticket per person, including kids.
Okay.
That would have been $360 fucking dollars.
Yes.
For a goddamn monster truck show? That's
Yeah.
not worth it.
Okay.
So we didn't go to that one.
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
like, that's not
I didn't
fucking
know it was
worth
that
it.
much. Yeah,
It's
that's
goddamn
crazy.
expensive.
Yeah.
So we went to the shit one in Glens Ferry. It wasn't shit. Like, there was 6 monster trucks. They fucking still jumped. Like, they went off the thing, and then there were people with the motorcycle that did flips and shit. So it was still
Yeah. It was
that.
So good, yeah.
But it wasn't like, you know, people getting shot out of a cannon. I'm pretty sure the one in Nampa had, like, way more, like...
I thought you were going to say people getting shot. I'm like, that was the Boise Mall.
I don't know if the one in Nampa had, like, monster
True.
trucks that would, like, flip. I don't fucking know
yeah,
if monster trucks
because it was
flip.
the ones that, like, the big ones, like the popular ones.
But these are the big ones, too. The ones I went to.
No, I'm not the big trucks themselves, like the popular trucks. Like the ones
Oh, like
that,
the... Yeah, right.
like
No,
the,
I get that.
Like the
known
went,
ones.
You went to, like, college basketball, like the one here with
Right.
the NBA.
Right.
Yeah.
We did see a stunt driver called Mickey Mayhem. I don't know who he is, but it was kind of cool. He flipped his car. That was cool.
It's like he wasn't supposed to do that. He's just
no, he
such
did.
a
He kept
shitty
like
stunt driver.
right. He kept just trying to like get on 2 wheels, and it was
Yeah.
fucking cool. We had seats that were so close. Like I'm sitting right here, and the monster trucks is like where this yellow sign is.
Yeah.
So you get close seats. It was fine.
No,
Like it
of
was
course,
90
yeah, of
minutes.
course.
Kids enjoyed it. Whatever. The thing I thought was dumb is so they had like vendors there. Okay, first of all, to ride on a monster truck. $42 for 2 people.
Okay.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Not really.
I'm not paying that much.
I know, but that's not that ridiculous.
And then all the shit they had there, like they had the ear noise cancellation headphones. They had like
Yeah.
the tire for the thing, you know,
Yeah.
and like these bubble ones, whatever. They're selling them for like $20-$25 a piece. I'm like, dude, if you like lowered your price to like $5 or $10, you would have sold out all this shit. Like no one wanted to buy any of their stuff because it
Yeah.
was like super expensive. So it was better than I honestly thought it might have been because I was like, I knew already. I was like, this might be Bob's Circus.
Yeah.
This might be. That's why I was like saying Bob's
Bob's
Circus.
Circus, okay.
This might be like the you know. And so what they did though is they wanted you to take pictures and hashtag monster
of course,
trucks,
yeah.
and then whoever had the best one gets, a prize. But it's like their free publicity.
Oh,
You
yeah,
don't have to have
yeah,
a
yeah.
photographer. But what I was doing was just taking pictures of me and Lauren were taking pictures of like the most white trash people, and then we were gonna tag monster trucks.
There you go, yeah.
Hashtag it, which is like the most random fucking shit. Not even the monster trucks.
Yeah.
Just
That's a good way
But
to do it.
yeah, it wasn't like. I mean, I definitely think it would be cool to go see the other one. It's just, I'm not paying fucking $60 for a goddamn ticket
Yeah,
to see
it's-
monster trucks. That's not fucking worth my time.
Yeah.
Like for $360 for 6 people
Yeah, when you
for
have
like,
all the people and stuff like that, yeah.
But even if it was just me, for $60, like I'd much rather go see like
Like,
a
I wouldn't either because I
comedy
don't really
show.
care for...
But I would much rather see a comedy show or
Yeah.
pay for like a concert, because you can do concerts like that aren't, more than $60
Yeah.
for like some artists. That's maybe not like a huge one, but like I'd much rather do that
Yeah.
than go watch a monster
Well, of
truck
course,
show.
but that's the thing. Like, some people like monster trucks.
That's fine. I primarily went because I was like, Amelia will like it,
Yeah.
and so I was like, and I'm like, I'm not paying. Like, I know the one in Glens Ferry, the tickets were actually $32, but you can find them for $16.50.
Okay, do you not smell that?
No.
Are you serious?
I don't smell anything, dude.
It's like pure rotten eggs.
I don't.
I literally, I turn on so it goes through the car.
Dude, I smell nothing.
Now it's gone. Like, it's right past there.
I don't smell
it's
anything.
Not, it's not as bad as it was, because it used to be way worse. But like,
I'm just
pure
used
rotten
to
eggs.
like when you think of like gross smells, I'm thinking of like that sugar beet factory in Twin Falls. Like when you
That's
cross
not a
that
bad smell though.
the Falls brand, like the rotten. Like, have you ever been down
That's
Snake?
what this is.
Okay, down in Snake River
Yes.
in Rock Creek Park.
Yes.
But the entrance where fucking the shit entrance,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
creepy entrance.
Yeah.
There's a part when you're walking down there and you're passing that whistling bridge that they call or whatever.
Mhm.
Dude, it smells so rotten that I thought, like, you can't. Like, you're gagging.
Like
It smells like
this is normally
swampland.
worse. It's not bad right now. Maybe because it's cold and
I
stuff.
smelled nothing.
Maybe it's because it's cold and stuff like that. But like, there is significantly a smell of like rotten.
Can we
it
get
smells
close
like
to
rotten
Dairy
eggs.
Gold?
I don't know how to get there. That's why I was driving that back way.
Why don't we
I
just
don't
put
know.
in Dairy Gold on the GPS?
Well, yeah, let me do that while I'm doing driving and holding a mic. Yeah, let me put in Dairy Gold on my fucking phone. You're the co-driver. You lead me where to go.
You could have told me that. We're 4 minutes away. We're good.
Starting route to Darigold.
Do I go straight?
I don't know.
In half a mile, turn right onto West.
Yeah, you go straight.
I don't know. Actually, God damn it. Fucking worthless.
Yeah, you go straight.
I don't know.
Wait, I think.
Proceed to the route.
Oh, shit. No, we fucked up.
No, after U-turn, right? Okay, U-turn. I have to make a U-turn. Okay.
At the light,
Yeah, yeah.
use the left lane
Oh,
to
okay, this one.
turn at West Fairview.
Well, I don't want to do a U-turn here.
Oh, it's because we're going to go back way. I don't know where we're going, but you got it. Okay, so how was it like with the event, though? Did you get lots of good pictures? Was there lots of
So-
turnout? Was it dumb? Was it cool?
The turnout wasn't as big as like the spring ones. A lot of cars were like down and shit with all these events that have been going on recently, and all this shit. So there wasn't a lot of people. It was good. Like, it was still fine and shit, but
What was it not as cool as like the spring one that you went to?
no, not near close. Like, we didn't even do a comp at the end just because it rained so much and
Right,
no one
'cause
really wanted to do it and stuff like that. Just because people didn't already want it. Like, there was 3 wrecks. There was 2 wrecks. Someone like there was so not a lot of people came at first,
Mm-hmm.
and then you had one guy like on his second lap blow his motor, which sucks. And then, or at least a rod knock. He didn't blow his motor, but a rod knock, which is pretty much a blown motor. So you had that, and then you had one, like, wreck bad. It was a pretty bad wreck from the back of his car. It was all fucked. I'll put a picture in here. He was still driving it, though, because the frame's fucked and stuff, but it still works. It's still, like, the chassis itself is decent enough. And so he kept driving for a bit more, and then he stopped, because he's like, I don't want to fuck up more shit. But he didn't really care. He was fine though, and then he was driving another person's car. It's not even his, and he like was turning left. Like, he was just gonna get out too. He was like about to get out, and one of the tire rods snapped, so you lose steering
Oh,
completely.
shit.
And like, if it happened a second later, he could have just it would have been fine. Like, he would have but he like clipped the fucking like it goes down like the cement part, clips the last second of it and fucks the other like the whole control arm of the other one, the knuckles
And it wasn't even
everything.
his car.
Wasn't his car. That's the second time he's fucked up someone's car. Like they're like never give your car to that guy because like it's not ever his fault. Something just happens to the car where he loses control and fucks up the car.
Oh my god,
The-
talk about bad luck.
The first time it was like an S13 and I think it was I don't know if it was this track or another one. It was an S13 though, and yeah, like something happened to the car. I think it lost. I think he was in the middle of a drift, and because like
You go
all
straight
the
still.
all the fluids and stuff were going left and right because of G-forces and stuff.
Right.
It would like I think all of like the gas or something like it just lost power. Like there was no power steering, there was no power to the car, so just boom. Now you're just in a naked drift where you can't really control anything that happens,
shit.
and it just boom slammed into the fucking wall. It's like because something's fucked with the car, it's not properly made to go through those corners and shit like
Right.
that. So the next light turn right. That's
Yeah,
where I
not
went
this
last
one.
time was Emerald, right?
Mhm.
Emerald. Yeah, I went there and I was trying to find a way like in, but I couldn't see it. I think it's probably because it's cold, so it helps really like good with the smell. But when it's hot, like it's or it's sunny, and like smells.
What do you think it is? Are we
protrude
gonna
more.
tell people what it is?
I know what it is.
No, are we gonna tell people they don't know what we're trying to smell?
Oh, so there's a factory here that like a lot of people have been complaining and stuff because the wastewater is like I don't know what the fuck's up with it, but it like reeks. It like smells really fucking bad.
Are they did,
And-
did they just not like clean out the tanks or like what?
I don't know exactly what it is. I have no
But
idea.
it's the same factory that's burnt down in Caldwell where our
Yeah.
dad works. So
Yeah.
we're exploring because we don't know if our dad's gonna go work in this one and what if something shuts down this one.
Yeah.
And like if they
Because
lose
this one can be shut. Like a lot of people are complaining. Yeah, even like our cousin, it's bad. Like when you drive by, like I drive
not
Uber
this
and
light.
shit.
You go straight.
I drive Uber and shit, and every time I pass, I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" Like I thought it was like a dead deer or something. I was like, "This is terrible of a smell."
I don't know. I guess I've never smelled it.
Well, because you never go this way. And again, it's night. It's 44 degrees right now. The smell is probably not as like it's not there as much as it, like is during the heat and stuff. Like I don't smell it, and I have it like where because the thing is I would have this off so the air from the outside wouldn't even get into the car, and I still smell it like terrible. Is it here?
This is it.
So this is the factory.
And it would smell really bad if it was here. Do you smell anything?
No, I don't smell anything now. So it's like it's that direction because that's where the freeway's at. Investigative reporters.
I wonder what it is though. You think they're just dumping shit into the river?
Well, it's that. It's the wastewater that they have in their at the factory. Whatever is coming out of the factory is like not filtered properly. Therefore, it just fucking just reeks. Like it's not filtered.
When you say
properly.
wastewater, is that like shit?
No, I think it's like the byproduct or like something. I don't fucking know. Like it's a factory. There's always something coming
I
out
don't
of
smell
it.
anything.
There's nothing now. No.
Man, I was so looking forward to the smell. Should we interview that guy about the smell? What do you think it smells like for the people that work inside?
I highly. It's nothing. I guarantee you, it's nothing inside. Cause like right here, it doesn't smell anything.
I wonder if it's all these people that complain, right?
no,
I'm guessing.
there's nothing here right now.
Well, not right now, but when it is, it's like
Yeah.
all these people are affected by it, right?
I think it's something further out there. Cause like on the freeway, it smelled. Here, it's nothing. Like we're right next to the factory right now, and there's not an ounce of fucking smell. And I have the outside air coming into the car,
Damn.
and there's nothing.
All right. I guess next topic, Gabby.
She's dead. He's dead. I don't think that's really him, and that's
This
that.
is, but they found him by dental records.
But they found that information. So me and my friend were talking about it. That information came back so quickly. I feel like
I know. That's what I was saying too. Is like, okay, one.
like her like, and what we also mentioned is like, granted, like they had, it was such a huge investigation where they were prepared for anything and they were ready like at the moment. It wasn't like, okay, now we gotta fucking go through this. Like it's like, no, if we find information, like this is top notch priority. Like if we find anything, like you will put everything else to the side. This is top notch, right?
Right.
So it could be that where it's like, okay, we find something in this vicinity that we thought he was there, and boom, like get me information now, like stat, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like it did come back really fast.
This is what I'm curious about. is she was in the wilderness for 3 to 4 weeks
Yeah.
when her body was found.
Yeah.
And it took them days to confirm that it was her.
Yeah.
And it took them days to come back with the autopsy as to how she died, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, okay, they never said like the state of her body. But you're in the wilderness for 3 to 4 weeks. How the fuck is your body still intact? That's one thing I want to know.
It's still gonna be kind of intact.
But no, what I want to know is like, how has it not been eaten and ripped up by shreds
I'm
with
sure
all
it was
the?
buried. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was like buried.
Okay,
That sounds
but
wrong.
then-
Buried.
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 But then okay, so where he was found, that was all underwater before.
Yes.
And so they just found partial skeletal remains.
Yes.
So his whole body was skeleton already.
Yes.
But they also found a notebook and stuff, and they're like they might be able to get some stuff out of it. How the fuck is a notebook still okay if it's been underwater?
Yeah, that part I don't
That
know.
I don't
Because his
get.
body, like, if you are, like, if you're dead, flood happens and your body like gets exposed and then gets flood again. Like, I understand his body will be decomposed terribly, very quickly from.
But will it be a complete skeleton
Yes,
stuff?
like it will be very decomposed from water, very quickly, especially because if the
And it's
if
probably
the flood
gator
happened-
land too.
Well, that too maybe, but like if the because it's like a swamp, so like your body would be raised up and then it'll be bloated, then it'll go back down. It'll be all kind of fucked, right?
But what I want to, what's interesting to me, is during this whole time of them looking for him, which has been a month,
Yes.
his parents wanted no part in investigating him,
Yeah.
like looking for him. The day that the dad looks for him, they find him 30 minutes later, and the fucking dad finds him. The
that
dad,
I didn't see that.
the
no.
dad zigzagged off the path and found him. The day that he decided to search for him.
Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
fishy.
It's
That's fishy, right?
I don't fucking know.
But what's
I
cra-
truly, honestly, give a fuck less about this case. I think she was fucking retarded. She was mentally unstable. He's a fucking narcissistic prick. He deserves to die. She, whatever, fucking died, unfortunately, but whatever. She would have gotten in a shitty situation with another person either way because she's mentally fucking unstable. I think either way, fucking quote me, I don't give a fuck. Good riddance, honestly. Parents can go die too. Hopefully they die. Fucking the whole laundry family can go fucking wash away, get it, wash away laundry. Wash away in a fucking ditch and get butt fucked by a homeless person. I don't give a fuck. I truly don't. Worthless family, worthless humans. Move on. Let's find other people that actually matter.
You know what's crazy though is they found 11 people while looking for him.
Good.
They found 11 fucking people in
Good.
that park.
If he had anything to do with anything, good for them. That's
What if he
fucking
was
good.
like a serial killer?
I highly doubt it. He's too fucking retarded to be a serial killer.
I'm honestly, if that really is him, which I mean, pretty much, I'm honestly surprised that he actually stayed there. I legit thought he was gonna be. You called it because you said he's probably dead in the fucking place,
Yeah.
and I legit thought he would have ran away by now.
Yeah, you're dead.
I don't know. I
Okay.
feel like
Hold on.
a little bit.
Like it's not like it's bad,
Tiny.
but it's like it's pretty rancid, but it's like whatever. Like it's not as bad now as it has been when I drive by.
But dude, I've
Now it
driven
goes
past
away.
this. This is like Curtis Road, right? This is like when you get to like Boise. Dude,
Yeah.
I've driven past this when I go to my counseling. Never once have smelled it during the day.
Well, you have fucking permanent COVID.
Do you think my nose things maybe didn't come back all the way?
Probably
Because I don't
it's
smell that
pretty
even.
bad.
I don't smell that
Like,
barely at
it's
all.
not like terrible to the point like oh like it's like terrible, but like it's like whoa, what is that? Like you'll smell
I
it.
have to
immediately.
literally try really hard to even get like
Maybe
a
that's
little
why you
lift.
can't smell it because you're trying too hard.
Okay, well, this is because I know that something's supposed to smell. All the other times I drove here, literally every Thursday I drove down
Yeah.
the same fucking thing, and never once have I ever been like, oh, what the fuck
It's
is
been
that
way
smell?
worse than that.
I
Been way
haven't.
worse.
And I've literally driven down here every week.
I have no idea.
During the
I don't know
day.
what to say.
During the fucking day at 1:30.
I don't know
Never
what
once
to
have
say.
I smelled it.
That's that. That's the fucking. That's the mysterious smell of Boise, Idaho.
Damn. Something sure stinks around these parts.
But yeah, no, it's like I don't fucking care about the whole. I can give a shit less. They're both fucking retarded. She's mentally unstable. She was mentally unstable. Let's be fucking real. Like watching that goddamn footage at the with the body cam, like the cop body cam or whatever. she's like, you don't know what the fuck she's like. Like she's just doesn't know what the fuck to say anymore. Like I get it, we've talked about it before and all this stuff, but it's like, I don't know. It's just it boggles my mind.
Maybe she just like reached her breaking point, you know. And you like I don't
for
fucking know.
What? Like I just don't know. Like
Who knows?
I can give a fuck less.
We'll never
don't
know
give a
what
shit.
happened in their last moments. We don't know.
He killed her.
Well, no, I know that, but like I also don't know like what happened before that. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't.
They're just fucking incompatible pieces of shits. She's fucking whatever. He's fucking whatever. He's crazy for fucking just killing her for that fucking reason.
How did it get flooded and him be there? How does it get flooded and you don't get away?
It's a swamp. It's fucking quick. That shit
It
is
floods
so
quick.
inconsistent. It's in that shit's swamp. He was in swampland. Like that shit goes up and
He
down.
thought he was gonna be a survivalist in swampland.
I'm sure he I don't fucking know.
I mean, props to him for. Well, I don't know how long he was fucking dead for. But
Smell it again.
no.
It's like so like you can just be like, oh, there it is.
Do not smell anything.
Goddamn. But yeah, that's my fucking bullshit with that. Like it's like, who the fuck cares? There's more shit.
We had a lot of topics on this podcast.
There was something else I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember what it was.
Didn't you say you and someone else, your friend, had a conspiracy theory?
Oh yeah, like that's not Brian Laundrie's body.
Oh.
That they were just like, that they just like are making it up and like saying, you know what, like we can't find his fucking body. Like we're wasting so much fucking resources looking for him. Like, you know, you're saying like a month and a half right now. Like just straight up every day, tens, 50, whatever, like hundreds of people looking for him, investigating this. It's like, look, we gotta fucking move on. The American people fucking are going fucking jerking off to this case. They're going crazy over this. They need to fucking have a resolution. Hey, we found him. He's dead. He drowned. All right, let's fucking move on. We cannot spend money on this shit anymore.
True.
That's the what, like, it could be that, you know what I mean? It's
Right.
like, look, he's fucking gone, like,
I mean,
because
it
if they
could
say
be.
that, like, oh, he's gone, everyone's gonna be like, fucking, like, fucking, Gabby Patino, oh my god. Like,
It just because
calm
it's
the
like they
fuck
could have
down,
they
you
could have
know?
used her own dental records and found her within an hour.
You know
Identified
what I
her
mean?
within hours, but like yet they can identify a skeletal and remain within hours, but not like an
yeah,
intact
so
body.
that's what we're saying, like, that it could be that, like, that could be potentially it, just because, like, they've got to just fucking move on with other shit that's been going on, especially if they, I didn't even know about that they found 11 bodies.
Yeah.
I never even heard of that. I just haven't followed this case because I just don't give a shit about it. But it's like, if they did, it's like, okay, like we got 11 bodies to now discover and find out what the fuck you know what I mean? Like, their
Right.
plates are full. It's like, okay, fuck this white bitch that fucking died and this fucking douchebag that died. Let's fucking move on. Like, let's find out what happened to these fucking bodies, because
Right.
obviously there's more shit going on than these fucking two bozos. Like, fuck off.
That's crazy. They found 11 fucking people.
If that's the case, that's probably, like, they were just like, okay, look, one of these is Brian. One of these is Brian. That he's dead. He's dead, guys. America, he's dead. Move on.
Could
He
have been
killed
that
her.
the
He's a
parents just
piece
fucking
of shit.
planted his shit there. Like, I'm sorry, but when your fucking dad, the one
Or that, yeah.
tens and thousands of people fucking looking for you, and your own dad finds you the day that he decides to search for you within 30 fucking minutes.
Yeah. I didn't read
That right
either.
there is suspicious as shit.
Yeah.
Suspicious as shit.
So, yeah, I don't fucking care if he, whatever.
You want to get a sweet treat for your birthday?
I'm not hungry, but I would like a sody pop
Where at?
anywhere.
Okay.
I like a sody pops.
Are you gonna dress up for Halloween with your friends?
No. I'm 26 years old.
So?
I'm good. I'm gonna dress up as a fucking depressed mid-20s, non-job, non-successful, ugly, fat, retarded, cis male living in Boise, Idaho. That's my fucking costume.
You gonna wear a fake mustache?
I'm sure goes they them.
Okay.
What are you today? I'm they them.
Did you see Demi Lovato's going by they them?
Yeah. No, that happened a long time ago. That actually happened like months ago.
No, it didn't.
Yeah, it did. She
No, when she came out as pansexual.
Oh, is that something else?
She now came out
I
a
thought
couple days
I
ago
thought she
with
came out as they,
non-binary.
them.
Or she used to be my favorite one, and not just because of like I'm.
I
saying
never
that.
liked. The moment I was like, finally, like someone like, is when she was on America's Voice, whatever, some show. I don't know if it was American Idol or The Voice or whatever.
American
But when
Idol.
that guy, it's like that meme.
Oh, not all of us are
Like,
get auto-tune.
Yeah. When I was like, good.
Dude,
like,
she's good live though.
Fuck
She does have a good voice.
I don't care for her
She doesn't
music.
use auto-tune.
I don't care for her music.
Wala na koristi auto-tune. Namoy timenta ko lagat. Okay?
You know, in live you can like adjust vocals. Just letting you know.
Literally not live, like live on a concert. Just her just singing in a fucking car.
Oh,
You know?
that can be edited too.
Hide a minute edit.
I don't know how to
All
do
right,
it.
let's do it right now.
I'm not an audio engineer.
Way up high in the apple tree.
Two little apples smiled down at me.
I shook the tree as hard as I could. Down came the apples, they were good. Fuck that song and fuck that it lives rent free in my head since we moved to goddamn America, dude.
I had never thought of that song until you brought it up, and I just
that
knew
song
80%
has
of it.
been in my fucking head since I was 11 years old.
I don't like. I remember that song, but
And I know the
never-
next one for B is Bluebird, Bluebird through my window. Bluebird, Bluebird through my window. Bluebird, Bluebird through my window. Oh, Johnny, what a day. Why the fuck do I remember that?
I don't know. I don't fucking think of that.
Tortilla,
but I just know 'em.
tortilla para mama.
Tortilla,
And you just,
tortilla
like, get
para
into
mama. I
it.
know, because I like subconsciously will know them, but I don't. I've never thought of them. The tortilla one we talked about like 2 weeks ago or some shit. But the way up high bullshit, they have not thought of that until I threw those books away. I remember that pack of books.
Where is that pack of books?
Probably gone. Like, not probably. Very gone. Like, we don't have that.
I wish that we did.
We probably reorder it.
Was it books or was it videos? It was videos from the fucking library, dude.
I thought they were books, too. They were books, too.
They were part of the library.
Like, they were like square books.
Yeah, they were part of the library.
Yeah. Probably don't have them anymore.
Mm.
Oh, God.
Where are we going to get something to drink?
I don't know.
Our podcast has been running for 1 hour and 7 minutes. See, it's not that bad going mobile.
Oh, God.
And you still
Mobile
have the
network.
thing in your fucking head.
I know. I'm going on these tangents about like police reform and fucking disparaging bodies of fucking dead people as I have a fucking bald cap on my head. God damn it!
I'm
like,
a fucking special unit.
but like
force.
honestly, when will you take me more serious? The bald cap on my head or fucking whoever this is?
Dude, it looks
Actually,
good.
this is not too bad.
No, it looks good. Why don't you do your hair like that? That looks so much better than.
Zato sa militar de Iran. I can't even see it. It's just the sides are terrible.
That's pretty much all I did.
Yeah, fucking.
I mean, we had a lot to cover this week.
A lot of shootings. A lot of like shooting
Shooting related topics.
or dead people.
Mm-hmm. Nothing.
Oh, they're saying like now you can mix the vaccines
Mix it
with other
what?
with other brands.
Yeah, I didn't know you couldn't.
Well, when the vaccines came out, they said like you gotta take like if you're gonna go with Pfizer, you gotta take Pfizer. If you're gonna go with Moderna, you gotta
because
take
they don't know
Moderna.
what they're talking about. So.
Yeah, I know. So there's that. That's kind of new.
They came out with a vaccine now that's for 5 to 11-year-olds.
Yes, I guess they're working on like a plant variety of vaccines or something, which is cool. Like a plant-based one or something.
Who the fuck knows anymore?
Yeah, no. The thing is, like, because when I was at Wikonona's house the other day, like, I would talk, like the COVID vaccine is gonna be the new flu vaccine. It's gonna be your yearly thing. That's what it's gonna be because there's so much. COVID's now a new strand of viruses all the time, right? Delta, this, there's gonna be fucking that. There's gonna be this. It's just it's a new flu. Just like how there is a new flu virus every year and there's
This
a
is
new
gonna be
flu
a new
vaccine.
thing, right.
It's literally, and that's what
that's
it is,
fine.
and that's fine. I don't really give a shit.
But don't make it mandatory to get it.
Yeah, so it's
Because
like I don't.
just like you don't make the flu shot mandatory. It's like
Exactly.
a question. Do you want to get the flu shot this year? Nope. Okay, cool.
That's it.
It's not no.
It's gonna
Why
be
not?
that. It's
Why
gonna
not?
be
Why not?
COVID and flu. Those are gonna be the two
That's
vaccines
fine.
you have to get every
And I'm
year.
okay, but like
I
I don't
know.
want to have to get it.
Yeah, like I never get the flu vaccine ever.
Me neither.
Never gotten it.
But that's the thing. It's not
Don't
pushed down your
care.
throat. So it's like they're talking about like my job. We might have to do mandatory vaccines. I'm like that's dumb because none of my clients care about it.
Yeah.
So if my clients don't care, then don't have me get it because they don't care. They don't plan on getting it.
Yeah.
You know, like if I have a client that does, then either I need to decide if I'm going to keep them
Yep.
or if I need to get the vaccine, which I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't want to. And so it's like, no, dude. And then plus I'm an independent provider. I work for my fucking self.
Yeah.
Why should you tell me? Oh, I
Yep.
guess because they're the ones that give me a paycheck, but
Yeah. I don't know. It's fucking.
I'm not technically like, I don't know.
We'll see.
Cause nah.
Yeah. I have no idea. It's just funny how there's so much fucking, like, you look at all the, Biden, Kamala, Fauci, all the main dudes in this whole thing. Like, there's the videos before they were elected and shit like that saying, like, oh, no, like, it will never have it mandatory. That's against our, like, policies.
Right.
There's so much fucking things of them saying that, like,
And then they go ahead and turn around
and
do
then
it.
they want it, and that's my biggest fucking problem with it is like, it's just so fucking annoying how much these politicians 180 just for the benefit, because like you know how much money there is into that if they have to like forcefully you know how much money Moderna, Johnson & Johnson, these companies make if it's forceful.
Well, of course.
You know what I mean? So it's like we're like follow the money, like we're
And
like,
that's the thing
you
is
know?
like when people, and that's why I always tell people when they're like, well, I hope this person gets elected because of this. It's like, dude, you do know they're gonna fucking
They're not
say
gonna do
anything just to get elected.
It's literally like like there is not one thing that's different between the politicians of becoming the president of the United States of America to becoming the treasurer at your fucking shitty ass high school where a 14-year-old gets pregnant every goddamn day.
Right,
There's
because
nothing
you
different.
just like
You're like there's gonna be a pizza party every day.
Right.
There's gonna be fucking this every day.
No
We're gonna no
homework.
school on Fridays and all this. Oh yeah, let's vote for him. Oh yeah, you know what? Because I'm controlled by fucking actual policies that make like that I have to follow. We have to do everything that's the same. I'm just here to fucking be popular.
right.
That's
That's
all I am.
exactly what it's like. So when people are like, well, I'm gonna vote for this one because they're saying this, it's like you do know they're gonna fucking say anything. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen. The only like we've talked about it before. The only way real change is gonna occur is if they get every single fucking person out of office, every single one that's there now, which that's never gonna happen,
No.
and replace it with a variety of new people.
Yep.
You know, and that's the only way that you'll see some change. But even then, like there's
It's
still
just
people
all
that
the-
are above them,
The,
and
the
it's
thing
like,
is, you know what? I don't even think that. I think that would even be worse because think about it. That's like what Antifa and shit were trying to do, like overthrow and all that stuff. That shit would be even fucking worse. Because let's be fucking real. We replace it with all these new fucking people, right? These struggling people that are struggling with money, this and that, struggling with sexuality. And then there's going to be like, okay, we got fresh new people. Hey, my name is Jeff Bezos. I run Amazon. I will give you $2 billion to say this. Oh, I've been poor my whole fucking life. $2 billion sounds quite nice.
Right.
Sounds quite nice to me. I'm going to take that $2 billion and fucking suck your cock until I fucking die. Because that's what I'll do, right?
Right.
So that's going to become the problem. It's always going to become fucking money. Until money is out of politics, it won't be a problem. But other than that, you're gonna get these fucking poor people. Oh look, I'm a fucking male that wants to be a female. Jeff Bezos is willing to pay for my fucking my genital surgery change. I could never afford that, and that's something I really want in my life. I could get it now. What policies do you want? Oh, you want us to kill more fucking people in Iraq? Hell yeah, Bezos! Let's kill more fucking people in Iraq
Right.
so I can have a penis in my fucking life. That's what's going to happen. It doesn't matter what people are in there and shit. They are going to
So-
get paid by these corporations, and at the end of the day, they're going to follow those corporate fucking laws, and that's what's going to happen.
So you mean to tell me if I run for office and I wait, Jeff Bezos could pay off my student loans
Yes.
and provide me a home if I just go and kill innocent people?
Yes.
Sign me up, Buttercup.
Let's do it. Pay my
I'm,
fucking bills. That's literally what's gonna happen, though. You know what I mean? Especially people that are struggling and stuff like that. It's like, oh, I can make a fucking change in my life. I can pay for all my family's needs and shit like that. Like, you know how much fucking, like, whether it's actual money under the table or if it's legal. Oh, fuck politics. Give me that cookie. Whether it's fucking illegal or sorry, whether it's I lost all focus because it's whether it's under the table payments or if it's like in stocks and shit like that. Whether when there's money involved in making changes in the United States of America and the world itself, at the end of the day, someone gives me a cookie, I'll kill a kid.
I already did.
I don't give a fuck.
How do you think I got these fucking cookies?
I can't turn my blinker on here.
Why?
My hands are full.
Just fucking.
There's no. I don't use blinkers.
I don't really like
what?
these.
They're peanut butter.
I don't like them.
Ooh, it cracked in half. Look at that. You see how good? Look at this. I had 2 cookies in my hand as they were breaking, made a turn, and I'm still talking. You don't like them? With milk, they're good.
Does it look like I have fucking milk right now?
Well, guess where we're at.
Benziska.
Oh, I thought you were at
The gym? Not the gym.
I'm kidding.
They're not ready yet.
They're
They're not ready for us.
These
Hey,
person's
you want me a
showing
soda?
Hey, we're
Hey!
getting soda right now. Fuck you guys. We just parked at the gas station. But you know that's all I want to talk about. That's all we had for the podcast. We're pretty much done. Kind of came out to perfect timing. Hour 16 minutes. Yeah. Sorry about the video if it looks kind of like not the best as like 4K and stuff. It's better than the GoPro, or at least it should be. Hopefully it's focused. Whatever. It's free. You guys get this for free. If you want to complain about it, fuck off.
Write a letter to our mom.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for joining on episode number 40 of Talking About Real Shit podcast. Happy birthday to me.
Should we sing to you? We're gonna do it right now.
Isn't that copyright song?
I don't give a fuck. Is it?
Let's do it in the apple tree tune. Happy birthday to Dennis now. He's a motherfucking really fat cow. He is turning 27. Even though he ain't going to heaven, he's going straight to hell. Because he's a piece of shit. I don't know.
Get yourself.
Happy birthday. It's fun.
What about me alta?
It all fell apart. I have 2 pieces again. I just ate 1. Anyways.
The
there you go.
temptation I had to throw this right at your face. I almost did it too, and I
That would
reconsidered.
hurt.
It would hurt.
That would hurt.
This cookie's sharp. Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm so fucking thirsty. I'm not even gonna be able to like ask for a drink.
What would you ask for? You do it yourself.
Wow, because I was gonna ask if you get it.
Are you serious? Oh, okay. All right. Thank you guys so much. Episode number 40.
What's up, almost?
Oh, yeah.
Can you help?
Not with getting soda.
I'm gonna take a shower.
At the gas station. All right. See you guys. See you, retards.
Was that it?